That's right. We have a subgun, and we have it from the Czech Republic. Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to show you a new subgun purchase that we have, and that is the CZ Scorpion Evo 3S1. We purchased this one offline, had it shipped into our fulfill. We're going to take a look at it, give you our opinion, what we think of it, and go from there. So let's dive in and check it out. Okay, so let's do like we usually do first. We will hop in and I will show you what comes in the box. Alright, so when you order this, whether you do it offline or in the store, it's going to come in cardboard box. You know, decent size, nothing special, just a brown cardboard box. On the inside, cardboard cover. Then you're going to have some more goodies. You're going to have a trigger lock, like they're all required to come with. As you can see where I got this from. You're going to receive, looks like a washer of some sort. Not sure, I haven't really messed with that. You're going to have an adjustment tool here. Looks like a sight adjustment tool. Ordering it from there, in the configuration that I got it, you will have this butt plate that is not being used. You see it has a warning on it too, because everything has a warning. CZ gives you a nice bore brush, or bore rope, whatever you want to call it. You get a little bag of paperwork. Let's see what this paperwork is. Alright, so you're going to get the test page. It comes in 2 languages. Gives you the testing, where the sights are at and such. It's kind of cool. Then you're going to get a manual. Decent paper manual. There's your warranty. You get a limited 5-year warranty on this thing. Decent manual with nice full color image there. There's more, shows where to lubricate it. You get full pictures, safety, everything, how to charge it. That's pretty cool. I always like when we get the full color images on there. I'm going to beat up my camera, so forgive me. I'm working on a small space because I don't have much of a work desk to work with here. Get that out of the way. Let's see, that is it. Prepper always ships you posters in their box with it. And in the box, you're going to get the firearm, but you're also going to get two 20-round CZ mags. They have the window in them. You do have a round count indicator. Got these nice little grips in here. That's kind of sweet. Decent design. All polymer, plastic, whatever you want to call it. And notice on top here, one of my little picky things, because I know I'm picky about some things. It is just a polymer feed lips on top. There's no steel reinforcement on that. These can break. You got to beat it up. You got to do that to break them, but the possibility's there. I do prefer a little bit of steel or aluminum, some sort of metal in there to help with that. Alright, let's get the box out of the way. Move on to what you're actually here to see. And that is the firearm. Alright, so let me move my chair up. You can see I got a little light on it. Just a little cheapo light. Why not? Make it tactical. Now you'll see this does come with the Gearhead Works tail hook brace. So when you're firing, you can put your arm in there. You can do a nice cheek weld on this. And it is big enough to throw on your shoulder. You're allowed to. You'll notice there are some upgrades on here too. We'll get to those. So, let's go ahead and show you how everything works. Your magazine release is right here. Magazine does drop free. I realize I didn't show that. Pops right out. That is ambidextrous. You see it's one piece and fits both sides, so that's kind of cool. One less thing to worry about. You have ambidextrous safety on this. This is an upgraded piece. I'll explain why in a minute. You have a grip. This is also an upgraded piece. You have nice Picatinny rails up front. The hand stop comes with it, so it keeps your hand out of the you're going to lose a finger area up here. It comes with this muzzle device, this flash hider. You will notice the ejection port is only on one side, so that's not something that you can really get around. The sights on it, you have flip sights with several different settings. You have really big for up close, all the way down to really tiny for far away. They are adjustable. You have your front sight here, also adjustable. That's what that little tool's for. Just a little post, nothing special. It is steel, just like the rear one. That's all metal. Full rail up top for any other sights or scopes, whatever you want to put on it. The charging handle can be switched to the other side, so it's also ambidextrous. With the charging handle, it's a lot like an MP5. The only thing is, it will not charge if the safety is on. As you'll see here, I can't get it back. Turn the safety off, you can pull it back, and you can lock it up. After you lock it up, you can just pull it down, charge it home, give it the HK slap, you're good to go. You'll also notice this little thing on here. What is that? Well, that is the bolt release. So if you have an empty mag, you charge it. Notice that bolt, that's loose now. You have the bolt release here. Nice texture, good feel, easy to get a hold of. Sends it home. Another nice feature. This one has a lot of features. That's one of the nice things about this. And you can do a lot of upgrades and a lot of accessorizing with it. It is a great firearm. Now with the Gearhead Works brace, I showed you how it hooks on the arm. It is secure in there. You can push this button here, bring that around, just fold it over. As you can see, you can still fire it with it closed. And then you have a nice compact firearm that you can shoot that way. And then when it really gets down to it, bring it out, slap it down. You can now shoulder it, cheek weld it, whatever you want to do. Good to go. You do have some sling, swivel studs, whatever you want to call them, sling mounts on the front there. You do have another one back here, built right into the firearm. It is on both sides. Also a nice touch. Now, one thing about this firearm, let me flip it over. I did purchase some extras with it, because it only comes with the two 20-round magazines. So I went online and I ordered some more. Make sure I get the right ones. So I ordered some Manticore Arms 32-round magazines. These were on sale, so I went ahead and picked them up. As you can see, Scorpion Evo. Let's focus on that correctly. There we go. Made in USA. PGS mags. I have tested these mags. They're 32 rounders. They work great. And you'll notice my little bickering is addressed here. They have metal reinforced feed lips. Straight up metal, actually. So yeah, great magazines. And gives it that nice completed look of having a nice extended magazine in it. So I'm pretty happy with that. But these magazines are not terribly expensive. They're not the super crazy expensive ones you're used to. They're worth getting a hold of. Now onto the upgrades. I promised that I would show those, so let's show that. And how about I actually grab the right box? There we go. Alright. So the first thing I did was I ordered these offline. This is an ambidextrous, low profile safety set. It was about $40 because I got both sides. The normal safeties that's installed, and if you've in anything on an Evo video, you already know how this is. But how this one is installed on here, it installs right over that, as you can see. When it's in the position to fire, do you see how that little ridge or that little bottom part sticks out? When that sticks out, that's going to get in the way of your hand, and it kept rubbing me right on the knuckle here. It's extremely uncomfortable while you're shooting. It is just a comfort thing. You can kind of suck it up and deal with it, but I decided to spend 40 bucks and fix it. These ones are much lower, and they are ambidextrous, so when you see when I grab it on this side, I no longer have that problem. It's very close, but it's not like it was. And when a safety is engaged, it goes up its way out of the way. But down here, it will not hit my hand like the other one did. The other upgrade I did was the grip. There is nothing wrong with the basic grip that comes on this, but I felt it was a little bit oversized. I wanted something that felt more like a pistol. So, sorry, I'm pulling it out of the box to show it to you. I also ordered an Apex optimized grip for CZ Scorpions. You see all the goodies on the back. It's everything that you need. If you want to get in touch, you can freeze frame that. This is the original grip. As you can see, it goes on here. See how it's a little bit different of an angle? This is angled back more. That was a little weird feeling to me. I wanted something that was more in a direct line down and less of an angle back. You will see though, it is very comfortable. It's easy to grab. Fits the hand well. You have front and back ridges. It is good to grab, but I preferred this grip. I think it was like $20-something. You have the better ridges on the front, different ones on the back. Let me focus on the right place. Different ones on the back. There's your front ones again. And it gave you this sandpaper-like tape to fit inside these grooves. It's on both sides. But that just increases the grip on it so much more. It's so easy to get a good grip on this. It feels good. And it's incredibly easy to get a hold of. The nice thing about the Scorpion Evo, the grip is also really easy to switch out. And it's adjustable for your length of pull. So let's say your hands are, you don't like it being this close. Like, let's say I have a lot of over the, I just pull my finger back, but you want to have just the right amount of distance between the grip and the trigger. So let's say you want it to where your finger just barely touches it. See how I have that much space? You can loosen this bolt right here. Loosen that, and this actually slides back and forth. So you can adjust it for the length of pull here, or the distance between your grip and the trigger. That's an awesome feature. Hardly any firearms have that. How cool is that? I like it right up close, nice and flush, looks easy. I don't have to worry about things getting caught in the little holes there, and I'll just hold it how I think is comfortable. I'm good with that there. But that gives you an idea what we're working with there and the upgrades. So let's go ahead and we will switch to some shooting footage. You'll see this thing, it shoots amazing. I don't think I've ever heard anyone complain about an Evo. They're just great firearms. This is about $1,000 that I paid for it, if I remember correctly, something like that. In that ballpark. But yeah, let's go ahead and switch over. We'll show you that shooting footage. And when we come back, we'll show you how to take it down, clean it, and so on and so forth. Oh, I scratched it already. Oh well. But yeah, let's switch to that now. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to get into this thing and take it apart and clean it and everything. Now, from the back of it, there's no real entry in the back, but I'll show you, what you do if you want to take this off and clean underneath it. Or, possibly a new brace, something like that, you don't know. But, what you're going to do, push that button, lock it open. You'll notice back here there's a button. Shouldn't be hair, there's a button. You're going to push that button and push this whole back piece straight up. So push the button, back piece comes up. Now you can, clean all that off in there. Or, there you go, you got a Scorpion without a butt brace. Alright, so let's get in the insides for the bolt and show you how all that works. First things first, you're going to charge it and lock it up. Trust me, that makes it a lot easier, because I can't seem to get it without that. Alright, this little pin, you're going to push that through. Go to the other side, grab the pin, pull it all the way out so it won't go anymore. It is a captured pin, so it won't come flying out, which is nice. Then, once you're done with that, this bottom piece will lift right up and out. So you can get inside the firearm, clean all the internals, clean the bolt. You see you got a big old hunk of a bolt moving there. Let's go ahead and show you that. See that? Giant hunk of a bolt. Pretty cool, right? But you can get in there, clean all that out, move it around as you need to. I don't really take it all the way out. You don't really need to, unless there's something major going on. There's a lot of gook in there. But I don't worry about it. Alright, you notice you almost have like a trigger pack here. So, whenever you're going to put it together, that's how your magazine would fit in. Just like that. So that's what it would look like. So, have a handle. Now it looks like a gun the other way, doesn't it? Alright, let's get that back out of there. So you see your mag well, all the trigger assembly. So you can just get in, scrub all that, clean it, lubricate it, all that stuff you need to do. When you want to put it back together, you just take it, drop it back in, push that pin back through, easy peasy. Go ahead and send that bolt home. Good to go. And that is pretty much it for that part. You're good. Now, as far as these go, whenever you take it apart, let's go ahead and actually let's take it back apart. I want to show you that. So, we'll do it one more time. Pull the bolt back, lock it, push the pin through, pull it all the way through, lift this guy out. See how quick that was? Alright, so your safety. Cool feature when you want to upgrade them and switch them out. I kind of encourage everyone to do it. When this is on fire, you notice this little channel? There's a little screw in there on both sides. You unscrew that with a hex wrench. This pops right off. You put the new one on, you screw it back in, you're good to go. That's all you have to do to replace these. It's simple as pie, and that's it. And then you don't have to worry about rubbing on your knuckle. Alright, again, put it back together, push that, drop the bolt. Good to go. And to put the butt back on it, you're just going to drop it from the top, push it down, push the button, drop it over the button. That's it. Cake. Put the magazine back in it. There's your firearm. Good to go. So, all in all, I love these things. I believe it. Oh, it's also a 1/2 by 28. The older ones were not. You needed a adapter to switch out the threading on the front. But the new ones now come with 1/2 by 28, and I kind of like that cage for it. Great firearm. I love this thing. It shoots great. Easy recoil, easy follow-up shots. It's a little heavy, but they all are. But I love it. This thing is fun to shoot. It's cool to have out at the range. You can shoot it all day because it's 9mm. It's not going to break the bank to have a nice long shooting range day. But I'm kind of curious. What does everybody else out there think of these? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Honestly, I love it. This thing is incredibly fun, and I have not regretted my purchase in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, let me know what you think of these down in the comment section. Also, do you have any cool upgrades or any cool accessories you put with it? Let me know that down in the comment section too, because I kind of want to see what else I can do this thing, kind of, pimp it out or make it completely tactical. But yeah, that's all I have for you today on it. I'm really looking forward to seeing what everybody's opinion is of this. But that's all I have for you. Please like and subscribe if you liked it. If you hated it, you got that thumbs down button too. I know people use that. But that's all I have for you for today. I hope wherever you're at, you have a great day and great night. Or week or weekend, whatever it is. I will talk to you again next time. But until then, enjoy it. Bye-bye.